You know, the beautiful, lovely YouTube channels that are kind of like TV episodes, but they're not. They're kind of like the trashy TV that people watch nowadays, especially me. Well, it's kind of my guilty pleasure. That's right. I like to watch some Jubilee. Find the real gold medalist. Let's watch that one. It seems like a great one.
See your form, if you don't mind demonstrating.
Set up. Slowly draw the anchor. Boom. Drop.
Jesus Christ. Pretty serious. Pretty serious.
I'm a gold medalist.
For our posers, one is the real deal.
No, I'm a gold medalist. I don't have my medals here, but I've definitely gotten a gold medal before.
In a room full of liars, can these teams find the real deal?
The real deal.
How do y'all feel today?
Let's do it.
Fantastic.
Ready.
Any words to your opponents before we begin?
Good luck.
Hey, what?
You're gonna need it.
You about to get cooked.
You sound like a hater.
Late
They're
for
not
what,
winning.
man?
They're not winning.
So I'm guessing. So these guys here are the high schoolers, and these are the college real deals, as they call them, I think.
Okay, can we just have numbers 1 through 5 tell us what sport you play?
Volleyball.
Archery.
Wrestling.
Tennis.
Track and field. Team member 1, what position do you play?
I am a setter
How long have you been playing?
since I was about 7 years old.
Team number 5, what do you eat before a game?
I eat pretty light to avoid using the bathroom. I may do like a, few power bars, some bananas, apples, things like that.
I forgot what he did already.
Can we have each of you guys tell us a timeline from when you first started till now?
I started playing volleyball in middle school, through high school, then I started playing club ball, and that led to the Junior Olympics, and I stopped playing when I became a fireman.
I started when I was 11, and then I started competing around 13 years old, and then I was able to get to JOAG team and then go to nationals.
I started actually when I was about 8. I was an overweight kid, so it was something I did to kind of help me lose weight.
To be honest, I probably know the most about wrestling, as there's a wrestling bracket right there above me, and I'm wearing a wrestling shirt. But we don't need to talk about it. So I'm real interested in what she has to offer.
And then I just been doing it ever since.
I actually started competing when I was 10, swimming, and then when I was 12, I started playing tennis.
Can you repeat the question?
Track and field.
A timeline of your athletic career.
Oh yeah, so I started running at about 9 or so, up to junior high, high school, college, and until I was able to compete. Yeah.
Compete where?
I've always competed.
Okay.
But as far as my medal was concerned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell us, team members 1 through 5, how many years ago you won your medal?
Oh, he's cooked. He's cooked. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. My question is, which one do you think is the real gold medalist? Leave a comment down below. Don't skip into the video. Come on. Be real G's here.
I have to do the math on that one. It's been a while, probably about 12 years. Okay. I was 17.
Okay.
July.
2022 minus 2013, whatever that is.
Okay.
For me, it's been 7 years.
I feel old saying it's been 24 years.
24 years, bro.
How do you guys deal with nerves the day before a game?
Meditation, lots of water.
Music.
I say a chant, so usually I do a lot of
agree with music.
affirmations and just kind of reaffirm myself.
What chant do you say?
You can do it, you got it, just kind of like I said, affirmation. So just power things like that.
Okay.
I do a lot of visual.
Okay, mindset things is actually very important for wrestling, because if you doubt yourself, you won't win. Just telling you straight up.
Visualization, so I try to visualize everything that I have to do for the next day.
For me, it's just really being like kind of zeroed in on what I'm doing. I don't really do a lot of chanting because it just throws me off.
It's cool. We're ready to eliminate.
Each team will try to find the real deal by eliminating.
All right, okay. I'm gonna move my camera over to the other side. To be honest, I don't think it's this guy. He's lost in his words, and I don't think it's number 1. So I'm thinking it's either 2 through 4. That's where I'm going right now. But let's see what these high schoolers do.
The imposters. If both teams eliminate the same person, they will be removed from the game.
We eliminated number 3 because she didn't really seem too enthusiastic. She didn't seem like the type of person that went and won a gold medal. Just those red flags from there, we decided to take her out first.
I
We're
could
gonna
probably
start off a
agree with
little
that one,
light
too.
here. 1 through 5. What type of day do you guys typically work out at?
When I was active, I woke up around 6 a.m.
I usually compete and like train in the afternoon.
I wake up at 5 a.m.
Usually workout in the gym, I do around 8 a.m. And then in the courts, I do late at kind of like 6 p.m. usually.
About 5 a.m. Get up, track by 6.
So obviously being Olympic medalist, y'all gonna go through some hard workouts. So let me hear the hardest workout you ever been through. You know, it's just awful.
Well, the hardest workout I actually went through was in the fire academy. They beat
Okay. To be honest, these college guys, they know how to ask the right questions. They've been through sports quite a bit, so I would ask these questions.
us up for hours on end.
I train with my TRX bands. I do push-ups, I do pulls, and then I do a shot trainer.
My strength mostly resides in my lower body, so in any upper body workout. So from my push-ups, from dumbbells, things like that.
It's tough.
To be honest, that is not the hardest workout for wrestling. So number 3 is out. So I'm thinking 1 is out, and number 5 is out, and number 3 is out. I'm thinking it's either 2 or 4.
To say, because I would almost consider during competitions one of the hardest times because I have to practice, I have to work out, I have to play. But if you're looking for any specific workout type, I tried CrossFit once, almost died.
We would call it death because that's what you felt like. Or you're going around a track, coach will blow the whistle and you run as fast as you can until he blows it again. And doing that repetitively over and over again, it feels like you want to throw up. Okay, you done? You get back out there. So that's probably one of the hardest moments.
Now, for me, the hardest workout that we had to do, it probably would have been, it would have been like middle school. It was pyramids, as they called them. So it'd be 1 push-up, 1 sit-up, 2 push-ups, 2 sit-ups, all the way up to 25 and back down in one sitting. And also, there'd be running. I think we did 20 laps up and down stairs. I don't know how long it was, but that was the hardest one there. And that wasn't even the whole thing, because we still had 30 minutes of actually wrestling against your fellow component, your peers, your teammates, and that was it. And then at the end of it, we had to do more running. It's what we call the red lines. So there's a red line and a green line on a wrestling mat, and we had 3 wrestling mats lined up. So we'd start at the end, hit the red line, go back, go to the other red line in the middle, go back, run to the last red line, go back, and then we had to go all the way to the wall and back, and it was like a race, The first one that would get would be the first one to finish didn't have to do any more at the end, so it was a competition for the first one. But yeah, that was the hardest workout for me. It was real rough.
Number 5, we happen to be track and field athletes, so I want to ask you, what event did you compete in during your Olympic time and any time before then?
800 men's.
800 meters. Ooh. Do you mind if I ask you, what was your time in 800?
Olympic was 1:43.58.
That's a fire time. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good time.
Hey.
That sounds like an Olympic time right there. That's fast.
Okay, yeah. So going back to the years you guys competed in, can we hear those years again, please?
2009.
2022.
2013.
2015.
96.
Okay, so for numbers 1 and 3, I noticed you guys said odd number years. Is there a reason to that?
I was in the Junior Olympics for volleyball.
I was in high school.
Yeah. We're ready to eliminate.
High
As a
school?
reminder,
Okay. To be honest, getting a high school gold medal ain't that hard. It's not that hard. I mean, usually we don't get, I definitely got a medal for that, but.
Both teams eliminate the same person. That person will be removed from the game.
For the first red flag that I kind of saw from contestant 1, the volleyball players I see are typically extremely tall, 6'7", 6'8", very, very big people. And he seemed a little more smaller in stature for me, so that kind of just threw me for a loop.
Can I have numbers 3 and 5 tell us? Little trivia question. Why do some winners bite their medals?
Why do some winners bite their medals? Show how hard their teeth are.
Winners bite their medals because that was a sign when medals used to be all gold. They're not all gold anymore. So it was a sign of if you could bend the metal, that means it wasn't real.
And can we also have numbers 2 and 4 tell us your answers as well?
Well, okay. He's not right. If you could bend the metal, they weren't real because they're all gold. No, they used to be all gold, and you'd bite them, it would actually leave your teeth imprint in it.
Make sure it's real.
Honestly, I do it because it's just like the taste of winning, you know, like you're just like, it's what everybody used to do.
Number 1, you say the championship game was pretty memorable, right? Yeah. Could you walk me through who some of your teammates were and the positions they played?
Yeah, Bo was our outside hitter, Storm was our setter, Jake was our defensive
say he was a
specialist,
setter?
and I was a setter as well.
Okay. Did you play 6-2 or were you a backup setter?
I was backup.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We're ready to eliminate.
We do have an elimination this round. Gold medalist, number 1.
All right, athlete number 2. If you're an archerist, I'd love to see your form, if you don't mind demonstrating.
I have my bow with me. I can show you.
Yeah, sure.
My finger sling, because I let the bow go. My finger tab. Set up. Slowly draw to anchor. Get to anchor.
Damn.
Usually. Boom. Drop.
Okay. It's pretty serious. It's pretty serious.
It's intense.
All right, everybody. Obviously, the night you get the medal is very important to everybody. It's a big celebration. So, numbers 2 through 5, I'd like to hear what you did to celebrate.
I love sushi, so I got sushi, and I was super excited.
Okay.
I had a great family kind of reunion. Had some family that was in town, and I was young, so I couldn't really like toast or anything. So it was like that Welch's bubbly juice or whatever.
Yeah. I know
That
exactly
was
what you
how
mean.
I celebrated.
It was very special because right after I got my medal, my country chose me to be the flag bearer, and that was like the closing ceremony with the carry my country's flag, the celebration for that day for me. But then once I got home, everybody was at the airport
giving a
with
lot of
banners,
story.
family, friends, and everything. It was super cool.
That actually sounds amazing.
Okay. To be honest, if you're telling a long story, either you're trying to convince them that you are and throw them off the trail, or you're actually telling the truth. Because it wouldn't make sense to come up with a whole story if you're lying, you know?
Amazing.
Yeah,
It sounds
it
like
was.
Probably one of the best nights anyone could possibly have.
Yes.
I'll be honest with you, I went to McDonald's and, you know, got some cheeseburgers, went back and just hung out.
Did you guys happen to get your rings tattooed following your victory?
No.
I did not, but I did get this tattoo that says blessed.
I didn't because I told my mother for religious reasons why I wouldn't do this, so.
Yeah. Always gotta side with moms, always.
As an athlete, obviously, you know, diet is different in season compared to outside of season. So
Facts.
let me hear
So
an
facts.
outside of season meal y'all would typically go for.
Well, I'm a chef, so, you know, like chicken piccata, because like I'm fancy, so I make all this pasta.
Back in the day, I actually ate meat and like dairy and things like that. So if I
Meat
wanted
protein-
to
protein,
cheat, I
carbs,
would
carb
definitely
protein.
eat some home cooked meals.
Well, tennis is a little bit different. There's not really like season time. You have to play all year round. But whenever I have some time that I don't have many tournaments or anything, it's pizza.
My coach is a little stricter, but I knew, like I said, I promised myself, yo, when I win, getting that cheeseburger, man.
You gotta treat yourself always. We're ready to eliminate.
Who are they eliminating? Number 3?
We have a
I would
second
too.
elimination in the game. Gold medalist, number 3.
Yeah, welcome.
Unfortunately, our teams does not believe that you are the real deal, and we will have you exit, please.
It's totally possible to got a
Number
gold medal in high school,
5.
though.
Can you tell me what your lane preference is and what lane you ran in and how did it affect your performance?
Preference is, middle, like 5-6 lanes. Unfortunately, I was in lane 1, which is not that good to be in, but you know that.
To be honest, lane 1, I actually don't like. I don't like lane 1. I'm like a lane 3-4 kind of guy.
Made me run even harder because I was angry because I was in a bad lane.
Number 4, Have you ever heard of the Angel City Games?
Yes, I have.
Do you remember any of the names of the kids you met?
Yes, I remember a couple. I'm trying to remember now some of their names. I know also some of the people that work in there. So can I mention their names?
Yeah. Could you
I know
mention-
Mackenzie, Camille, Clayton, Ezra, Josh, everybody pretty much.
Okay.
We're ready to lock in our real deal.
Real deal, huh? Who we guessing? Who we guessing? Honestly, I'm going number 4. I could be wrong.
Also going right back to you,
Yep.
to your tennis player, obviously. Can I see like your form of a serve or?
Sure. I have my racket here. Do you guys want to see it?
You think it
Of course,
too?
yeah, sure.
So on Paralympic tennis, the backhand is a little bit different, is inverted. Basically, the racket comes to the back here, shoulder facing forward. The face of the racket falls down, hit the ball in the front, so the point of contact is right here. And then you brush the ball and finish pointing up. This is a backhand, so if the ball goes on my left, if it goes on my right, it's kind of like just mirrored the other side. So my left shoulder points towards the court. This is the preparation. The racket falls, goes forward, hits the ball, brush the ball, which is the top spin, brush the ball, and then finish behind your back. Anything
Yeah,
else?
cool. Thank you. Taught me a whole lot in 30 seconds. Yeah. Log in.
Oh, we're ready to lock in.
It'd be surprising if they both got it, but I'm thinking number 4.
We think the real deal is number 4.
Her story just backs up. Super toned arms in great shape. It's just obvious. She is our Olympic gold medalist.
We think the real deal is athlete number 4. She's got it all. She's
See,
got
they
the
both said number
backstory.
4.
She's got form. We just think that, you know, she's the one who demonstrates the knowledge of the Olympics, and for us, she's the Olympic gold medalist.
Which means 2 and 5. Thank you so much for playing, but we will have you exit the stage now. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
If both teams guess the same person and it is later revealed that they are the real deal, the team that locked them in first wins.
If the lights on the floor turn green, that means that you have chosen the real deal. Your answer will be revealed to you in 3, 2,
I'd be stressing too.
1.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Okay.
Gotta be
I
quicker
knew-
than that, man.
Congratulations, teams. You have both been able to find the real deal. But unfortunately, because of our high school team, because they were able to lock it in first, they are true winners of the game. So let's give them a round of applause.
Facts.
Hi, I'm Natalia.
Oh, wait. We got a story. I gotta listen to the story.
And I am the real gold medalist. I started playing tennis when I was 12 years old, and I fell in love with it because I loved all the mental components to it. I loved how every game, every match, every practice was different, and it was a new challenge for me to take on the day. Early on in my career, I started playing and it started basically showing a lot of results, and my coach started telling me from very early, you have potential to play the Paralympic Games. Since I was 12 years old, my whole goal with playing tennis was to be a Paralympian.
It was pretty surprising, I'm not gonna lie. I watched some
didn't
videos.
think we did it.
I watched some
Like, we
videos
don't
in the past, and y'all threw some curveballs at us.
You know, I will say it was harder than I thought.
Yeah.
Because
I don't
thought
know if it
gonna
was
be like
harder.
you could kind of
It was
clearly
pretty
tell
easy.
who was an athlete, who wasn't, and I think everybody had, you know, at least some kind of athletic history, and it made it tough. So it was fun though. It was fun for sure.
I wish I had somebody to show me that that was a possibility way earlier than when I started. And I really love doing things like this because I hope that if I can get one person to see that this is a possibility, that you can be an athlete, that you can chase your dreams.